while I'm waiting for my daughter to go on a trail run, I figured I would share with you 3 tips for making the holidays awesome when you have kids. These things help me survive. First, most important, parents, do not give all the power to Santa. Santa's watching. Ooh, there's an elf on the shelf that's watching. No, mommy's watching. Mommy knows if you've been good. I've got a hotline to Santa. We're like this. The kids knew that mommy was the one judging behavior, not some guy in the North Pole, not some creepy elf that shows up in different spots with flour on him every day. No, no, it was mama. And this way I was able to hold that power year round. It was very effective, not just at Christmas time. Rule number 2, elves can't make technology. Trust me on this one. It's a saving grace. So I'd be out shopping, my son would be a baby in the cart, my daughter would be with me, I'd see a toy, an awesome toy, and it would be on sale. What was I supposed to do? Like find somebody to watch the kids, come back and get the toy? No. I used to try and be slick and like sneak the toy into the cart. My daughter caught that every time. Or maybe there was something they wanted that was really a little bit expensive. Maybe it was out of the budget that year for Christmas. So I explained to them, elves don't make technology. I mean, think about it. All the classic Christmas stories, they're at a wooden workbench. They have like a hammer. Does that look like fine precision, mechanical engineering to you? No, it most certainly does not. So I used to use that to my advantage. Elves can't make technology, so sometimes mommy has to help out. Really, the North Pole, do you see big manufacturing plants? No. Maybe there's 1 or 2 skilled elf craftsmen that can import some parts from distant lands, but for the most part, it's, the parents have to help out. Now, this also comes in handy when you can't get your child a gift, because then it's not ruining the magic of Christmas. It's on you. Oops, sorry. That's out of budget. Mommy couldn't find that, and we know the elves can't make it. See how that worked? Which brings me to number 3, which happens to be 3 things. Yes, my children were told to make a list of 3 things that they really wanted for Christmas, and I would get that list early, like beginning of November early. There's a few different reasons for that. First of all, the hot must-have ticket item is usually not out by November, or if it is, it's not sold out by November. If you see it coming, get it in advance. You can always sell it for a higher price on eBay if it's not something that your kids want, and use the profit to help fund your Christmas. But really, if they have to pick 3 things, they really have to think about and focus what they want. Kids are barraged. Their friends have this at school. We get catalogs in the mail from online companies now, like trying to get them interested in toys. The commercials on TV, it's hard to miss some of this stuff unless you keep the kids away from friends and TV and the internet and the mail. My kids would start with their 3 things, and they'd usually change them a few times. So I would keep watch of that, and it also gives you those backup gifts that they're going to be really excited to get because they know they weren't in their top 3, but they had to pick their top 3 out of their list. So this way it's usually helps keep the budget in check, because you can get those 3 gifts, you can kind of splurge on them, and then you backfill with stuff that was on their list, or maybe it's stuff that you just think that they would like that you want to get them. So we've had a lot of good success with the pick your 3 things and get those lists in early. You've got to travel all the way to the North Pole, My dad is so wise, and my dad told me one year, he's like, don't get stressed out over spending so much at Christmas. Your kids want a happy mom, and they will remember a happy mom, and that's more important to them than a bunch of toys under the tree that you can't afford. Dad was right. So these 3 things do help to that end. The kids don't have extensive lists. You can eliminate tech stuff without ruining the magic of Christmas, and whatever the hell else I said. So happy holidays from my house to yours, and I hope these things help you in your holiday planning as well.